Adam, I have to say, I know there are some exceptions because there were some great moments from this weekend. I know field hockey, men's cross country, for example, huge weekends for them. Kind of my heart's in a bummer spot, though, right now. Need a bounce back.
Let's uplift it with men's cross country.
Yeah, thank you.
The Tar Heels win their first ACC title, and you might think, oh, well, the Tar Heels are consistently excellent. Since 1985.
Man, congratulations. What an awesome accomplishment. And, Adam, I go back to what Kevin Miltenberg told us, like, during the COVID time when we had him in the TV studio to talk to him.
Chris Miltenberg.
What'd I say?
Chris is what you meant.
I said Kevin, didn't I?
Yeah.
I meant Chris. That you have to, with track, you build it like pieces at a time. And he told us, focusing on the distance running first, but you got to get good at something. And gosh golly, they have.
And Carolina honestly dominated this event. It wasn't like they snuck in there at the end and won it. 4 top 10 finishers, headlined by individual champion Parker Wolf. He's the first Tar Heel since 1997 to win this event. Other top 10 finishers, and these guys are all ACC, Alex Phillip, Ethan Strand, and Jake Gebhardt. The women's side, they finished 5th. Fatima Alanis finished 12th. She was all ACC. Just a great weekend for the men. First time since 1985.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations. That's awesome.
While you're feeling good, field hockey beat Duke 2-1 on Friday. We said that would give them the ACC regular season title. In our hearts, technically they share it with Duke, same record, but head-to-head gives the Tar Heels the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
That event will take place in Charlottesville this week. Carolina will play the winner of Virginia-Syracuse on Wednesday. Tar Heels are 12-3 overall, 5-1 in the ACC. They're number 4 nationally right now, pending a new poll. They'll move up at least above Duke, which was above the Tar Heels previously. Now, some of the other news not as good, specifically women's soccer.
Yeah.
Bummer of an outcome on Thursday when the Tar Heels tied Boston College 1-1. Carolina was resting Avery Patterson and Macy Bell, and this was a little bit of a red flag because at this point 4 of the last 5 matches were ties. So that was a little concerning, and that put the Tar Heels in 4th in the ACC, and that necessitated a home game Sunday against Pitt in the initial round of the ACC championships. Now, Pitt's number 20 in the country. They're not terrible.
Sure.
However, Carolina had never lost to Pitt, ever, in the history of women's soccer. Pitt won 2-1 at Dorrance Field. That's Carolina's first loss of the season, and this was no fluke. Pitt outshot Carolina 19-14. They had the 8-6 edge in shots on goal. They had the edge in corners 9-5. Honestly, former podcast Emmy Allen kept this thing closer than it should have been. She had a couple of unbelievable saves. The goal was by Allie Sentnor, which was an awesome goal. Left-footed, again, a rocket, as per usual from former podcast Allie Sentnor. But now I think you've got some concerns about the NCAA portion of the postseason. I think Carolina's top 4 NCAA tournament seed is now fairly strongly in doubt, which would mean that you could stay at home all the way until the College Cup, which is in Cary this year. Carolina had been 23-2 in ACC tournament quarterfinals and had played in the championship match its last 6 appearances in the event. So, Tar Heels are number 3 nationally, pending the new poll, and the NCAA revealed their top 16 last week, and Carolina was number 3 in that. So, maybe another team in the top 4 lost. Penn State lost. So, we'll have to see.
Why was Boston College's field so dark?
I don't know, but when you went to take a corner, it was like you had been blanketed by darkness.
Yeah, I couldn't see who it was.
When they would run out of the darkness to kick the corner kick, it was like, oh, look, there they are.
Yeah, where'd she go? Disappeared.
Who is that over there? Did they just have a bunch of flashlights like shining on the actual field part of the field?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think they had new lights.
No, it was dark.
Yeah. Men's soccer lost 1-0 at number 14 in the country, Virginia. Virginia's a good team. But Tar Heels lose 1-0 deciding goal with 5 minutes left. Kind of been a theme of this women's and men's soccer season. Carolina controlled play, outshot Virginia 9-5, had a 3-1 edge in corners. So that's the end of the regular season. Carolina's 7-3-5 overall, 2-3-3 ACC. Can we just get rid of the ties? Can we just go back to playing overtime in the regular season?
A lot of ties.
Carolina is the number 7 seed in the ACC tournament. That means they'll be at home against number 10 seed Virginia Tech on Wednesday at 6. Those two teams, this might not surprise you, tied 1-1 in September. The winner would advance to Sunday and play at number 2 Wake Forest. Volleyball lost 3-1 to NC State at Carmichael on Sunday. Some good fight in this match. Carolina fell behind 2-0, won the third set, and then the fourth set was really competitive. State won 25-23. Look, the volleyball season is only like half over.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a tournament. The regular season continues through November 24th, including Carolina being back at home on Friday against Virginia Tech. Now, let's bring you back up with some positive golf news.
Yeah.
Women's golf, Ines Ung finished 4th individually at the 2023 World Amateur Team event in Abu Dhabi.
Wow.
She was competing for Singapore. This is the same event at which David Ford, our friend, former pod guest, finished 5th individually the week prior in Abu Dhabi. He was competing for the USA. So Tar Heel golfers doing really well on the international stage.
By the way, I don't think we talked about that. It was really cool that Davis Love III came in here.
Yeah, that did happen.
That was fun.
Yeah. And incredibly nice guy.
Yeah. And did a great job in the Finley redesign.
A stunning redesign?
I'll call it that. I think it's stunning. I'll call Gil Hans and double check, but I feel as though
he would be the ultimate authority on whether it's stunning.
And again, that practice facility, it's the best in the country. It's awesome.
Well, and
take that, Oklahoma State.
The team utilizing that, one of the teams is men's golf. Their final fall tournament is going on right now. It's Monday through Wednesday at the East Lake Cup in Atlanta. High-powered field.
I bet.
It's
a good course.
The 4 semifinalists from the 2023 NCAA tournament. 4-team event. Carolina, Florida State, Georgia Tech, and Florida. They're going to play 1 day of stroke play followed by 2 days of match play. Tar Heels still ranked number 1 by Golf Coaches Association. And David Ford's back in the lineup after he missed their trip to Scotland because he was whooping up on everybody in Abu Dhabi.
Man, David Ford he's like a world traveler. Comes and sits in here with us, and he jumps to Scotland and Abu Dhabi and everywhere else.
Well, he didn't go to Scotland. I hope he finds his clubs. Do you think he has located them? Because remember, when he was here, there was some doubt about
that's
the clubs.
right, because he had just come back from the Walker Cup.
Yes.
That's right. That's what happens when you're really good at golf. Look, Dave Ford and I know these things. You just go all over the globe.